This is a review for the Roborock E4. The E4's airflow was measured at 19 CFM. Its suction was measured at 0.20 kPa. In our carpet stress test, the E4 picked up all debris types very well. This robot has an average-sized direct cleaning path with a brush roll compartment that is approximately 6.5 inches wide. It picks up most debris directly, but also uses a side brush to pull debris from the perimeter of the robot toward this direct cleaning path. In addition, it's programmed to make multiple passes over any particular area during a single cleaning run, and so it was able to clean up well in this test over time. In our carpet deep clean test, the E4 picked up 8 grams of debris after 3 passes over an area of carpet embedded with 30 grams of fine debris. In our hard floor stress test, the E4 once again picked up all debris types very well. It once again used repeated movement over the same areas to clean up well in this test over time. This robot also performed quite well cleaning edges. The E4 uses gyroscopes and an optical sensor to move in a very precise row-by-row pattern, not only vertically but also horizontally across the length of a room. This allows it to approach the full length of each edge of a room head-on. Head-on movement in general is very good for cleaning edges, and the E4 does this head-on movement particularly well. During its head-on approach, it gets especially close to the edge and does a uniquely tight and quick turn against it to really pull debris out of this area very well. As part of any particular cleaning run, it also moves parallel and close to the edge to help pick up edge debris, but it's really the head-on movement I just talked about that makes the biggest difference in this robot's overall edge pickup performance, which is very good. The E4 did not perform well in our robot vacuum crevice test on default power or on maximum power. Even after extensive runtime, it still could not pull most of the debris out of the crevice used for this test on either power setting. In our human hair pickup test, the E4 picked up all the hair, but most of that hair wasn't pulled into its dustbin. 70 to 90% of the hair it picked up tangled around its brush roll and had to be cleaned off manually. In our pet hair pickup test, the E4 performed much better. It picked up and collected all of the shorter pet hair used for this test in its dustbin. The E4 we bought for review did not come with a mop attachment, but you can buy one for it separately. The S6 Pure actually comes with the exact same attachment available for and compatible with the E4. And the S6 Pure with that attachment performed very well in our mopping test, cleaning the test surface in one cleaning run of about 2 minutes. You can expect similar results with the E4, as both the E4 and the S6 Pure simply drag the attachment across the floor to clean it, and the E4 should drag the attachment just the same as the S6 Pure. We tested the E4's cleaning efficiency and coverage in 2 different environments, an empty room and a cluttered room. In our empty room testing, we see the E4's row-by-row cleaning pattern demonstrated very well. Note how the robot first cleans in vertical rows and then cleans in horizontal rows across the exact same area. This crisscross cleaning pattern ensures that the robot approaches any particular debris in the room from at least 2 different angles, which increases the chances of it picking up especially difficult to pick up debris. This pattern also ensures a certain level of redundancy. Each part of the room gets 2 passes, which further increases the chances of a complete clean on a single cleaning run. In our cluttered room testing, we once again see the same row-by-row cleaning pattern, and here we once again see the E4, for the most part, getting good, even coverage across the whole room. The robot does struggle a bit getting proper coverage underneath the chair frame. Note how the E4 moves in the same back and forth pattern no matter what obstacle is in its way. Most of the time, this works out well. The one exception is its interaction with the chair frame. The E4 tends to bounce off of the chair legs and away from the chair frame. Sometimes its pathing does take it in between the chair legs, but for the most part, it bounces away from it, which limits its coverage in this area. Compare this to the performance of a LiDAR robot like the Roborock E4 Max, which moves around the chair legs and underneath the chair frame much more efficiently. Other important specifications and test results we considered for this review are summarized here. Note especially that this is not a mapping robot. It does generate a very basic map of the area it's cleaning, which you can look at on the Mi Home companion app, but you can't really interact with a map. You can't label rooms on the map or set the robot to clean certain areas or stay out of certain areas of the map. You can buy a physical boundary, what Roborock calls a magnetic tape, separately for use with the E4. In the same chart, also note the E4's runtime, bin volume, and noise output, and how those specifications and test results compare to the average for all of the robot vacuums we've tested so far. Lastly, note the robot's diameter and height. These dimensions make the E4 one of the larger robot vacuums we've tested. Moving on to what we like and dislike about this vacuum, first let's talk about what we like. It picks up most debris types on both carpets and hard floors very well. It also deep cleans carpet very well for a robot vacuum. It has excellent edge performance. It's compatible with a mop attachment, so it can also double as a mopping robot. It has excellent battery life and a large dustbin for a robot vacuum. It's also usually very competitively priced. Moving on to what we dislike about the E4, its brush roll tangles very easily with longer hair, and it struggles a bit navigating around chair legs to get proper coverage underneath chairs. It's also slightly wider and taller than most other budget robot vacuums on the market, which could limit its coverage in between and underneath other types of furniture as well. In terms of general recommendations, the E4 is overall a very good robot vacuum. Yes, it struggles a bit with longer hair, but so do most other robot vacuums we tested. Yes, it struggles a bit cleaning underneath chairs, but so do most other budget robot vacuums we tested. For the most part, the E4 picks up debris very well, and it also gets very good coverage. All things considered, including its ability to mop and its oversized battery and dustbin, the E4 is definitely one of the better robot vacuums on the market at its price point. See the description of this video for a buy link for the E4 and for a link to the latest updated list of all of the robot vacuums we recommend. And thank you for watching.